What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized, with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true you have batteries selling for $488?
Yes, Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
Alright, thanks, boss. Nah, man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend me?
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM. Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on The Street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MC Duke, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to
to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and her entire family, to Mr. Dominic Romain and his entire family. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are locked on via whatever mechanism that you are, you know that it's always good to have you guys on the inside with us. Let me also say pleasant good morning going out to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. Tobago, I hope you're locked on. Pleasant good morning to each and every one in Tobago, friends, families, well-wishers, everybody. Pleasant good morning to you all. And what I will do, I will open up the lines for just a bit until the lovely Miss Sharon Felix joins us. So, my numbers are 342-008-146-5391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad, love is the answer. Yes, morning, Bruce. Morning, Dominic. Morning, girlfriend. Good morning, Patrick Street. Good morning to everybody. 1285 Mammy Sauce. Good morning to Jenny. Good morning to Bata. Good morning to Bata. Good morning to Mr. Chance. Good morning, Andrew. Come out the hole. Good morning to the people of Bonnet Gardens and Mount Hope. Good morning to Miss Friday. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jackie and Jackie. Miss Faizabad. Good morning. Miss Tunapuna. Good morning. Umanoga. Good morning to you. Samaman. Morning. And love to everybody. All you. This is the time now to stand up. I don't stand up already. Good morning to everybody. Lisa, good morning to you. Coco. Morning. And to everybody, all who listen to my voice on the station. This is the number one station, 91.9. Bruce is on there. Go on.
Thank you. So guys, you can call me out 342-0081-466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning to Sharon. Morning to Dominic. Morning to Tobago. By extension, the Titans of Democracy. Bruce, have people out there are serious the banker. I want to know what's going on in Ariano Brown. Mr. Sheriff Abdullah. Something radically wrong with these people. especially Mariano Brown. I wonder why you didn't recall last night that the governor of Central Bank did tell Mr. Imbo Doni had 3 days to run money for 3 days to run this country. These people don't forget. They're terrible like that. Anyhow, my boss said when he's ready, he will leave. He's not in love with office. Let us take that and smoke it. Locked on as usual, my brother.
Yeah,
I'm going to say morning to Mommy Sauce, Carol, Jenny, Mr. Bataria, Mr. Chance. Locked on as usual. Have a safe and blessed day.
Yeah, man. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Morning.
Good morning to the people of WD Omira and surroundings. Good morning to my family. Good morning to Mr. Napuna. Good morning to Mano and the whole crew. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Well, praise the Lord. Good morning to my adopted brother, Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
God bless and keep you. To my adopted sister, Sharon. God bless and keep you, darling. And to my adopted brother, Dominic. God bless and keep you all. Doing a great work for our nation, Trinidad and Tobago. To our Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, God bless and keep you. Have a blessed morning. To all the listeners, home and abroad, have a blessed morning in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Brother Bruce?
Yes, my dear.
I just want to tell the prayer warriors and the watchmen on the wall in Trinidad and Tobago, read Nehemiah 4. And we're not dealing with easy people. We're dealing with Sambalat and Tobias. And God will deal with them. So all the prayer warriors and watchmen on the wall, read Nehemiah 4 and you would see what we're dealing with. But we don't have to be afraid, because Exodus 4:4, God will fight for us. He will deal with them Sambalats and Tobias. God bless Trinidad and Tobago. Peace and love in Jesus' name. Amen. Bye-bye.
Amen. Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Hi there, cool. How are you doing this morning?
Good, Bruce. Thank God to see another day. Bruce, I am very much concerned. You remember I mentioned to you last week, Friday, was Ramdina Ramnogan case, okay? Right. Bruce, I noticed that the DPP suggests that this matter should have gone up to the High Court already, because it's calling in the magistrate court. Bruce, I am watching, and I am watching, and I am watching, Bruce. Hear me clearly? I am watching, and I am watching the games that playing off. I am saying to the right now this morning, as a citizen of concern, I hope we ain't play no game and play the game, and this one don't want it to go up, and this one they want it to go up, and then the matter dismissed in the low court. All right? I am watching the games that playing off, Bruce. We playing a nasty game in Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I'm telling you about? I am just watching. You understand me, Bruce?
Yes.
Right? But Bruce, you know we have a drive-through this week. You know, you got it already?
Yeah.
Right. Good. You understand me? So that's something we're working very hard on Saturday morning down there. You understand me? Bruce, you have a good one. As a kid saying again, I am watching the tricks that playing, Bruce. Have a good one.
Okay, take care. So at this time, I'm going to, I'll take this call here. Caller, good morning.
Morning.
All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Thank you.
Thank you. So at this time, I'm going to get into the papers for today, Wednesday, the 6th of October 2021. Headlines in the Express: tax haul. Government aims to collect in 2022. And the PM tours Sando projects. So let's see what's taking place. Getting in on the inside of the Express. Tutor denies sick out call. Any decision by teachers yesterday not to report for duty may have been based on their observance of World Teachers' Day under the 2021 theme, Teachers at the Heart. Hold on, getting. Right. Teachers at the heart of education recovery, and not due to a call to protest by the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association tutor. Okay. Low pupil turnout. As happened on Monday, school principals and teachers continued the waiting game for more fully vaccinated pupils yesterday. The government eyes billions more in taxes. Government intends to collect billions in taxes in 2022 in terms of general revenues, according to the draft estimates of Revenue National Budget document. The government expects to increase its revenue collection in the new fiscal year, notwithstanding the fact that the country is still going through a period of difficulty. $2.3 billion allocated to Tobago. A total of $2.3 billion has been allocated to Tobago in the 2022 national budget. Hit by squad car. Suffering mom told to visit station to make report. The Barrackpore woman who was struck by a police vehicle and pinned to the fence of her home last week can barely walk, but was asked to visit the district police station. TNTech vehicle smash after dispute over accident damage. A crew of Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission TNTech employees came under attack during a road rage incident in Princestown on Saturday night. PH bandit woman captured. A private hire PH driver who targeted and robbed female passengers is in custody. Very well. So those are the, tax give and take. That was from yesterday. People-friendly budget. Kamala stopped the property tax. So those are the stories making way in the Express at this time. So over to the Newsday. Princestown, a man 34 shot, killed. 8 dead, 218 new COVID-19 cases. Security-minded design changes in social welfare checks. Okay. Nurses feel prayers moved Imbert to assure job security. Health sector receives second highest allocation in budget. Cop in Princestown court for allegedly hitting woman. Dukaran, Imbert's energy sector estimates safe. People's Voice, 2022 budget does not benefit the poor. Mixed views on budget from agriculture sector. Tobago PNM leader not surprised by budget allocation. Ramsey Moore excited by government's plans for tourism creative sector. AmCham budget to re-inject confidence in Trinidad and Tobago economy. Policeman charged with Arima Man's 2018 murder. IDA, Tobago budget allocation, a slap in the face. People with disabilities pleased with removal of VAT taxes on equipment. $800,000 fine for Chamflair apartments with no planning permission. Appeal court to rule on 2013 traffic ticket. Bankers Association endorses budget's focus. Tobago hoteliers, no innovative marketing for tourism sector in budget. Wow. Tobago has 406 active COVID-19 cases. Trinidad James apologizes, kind of, after row over locally inspired sneakers. Laventil teen missing, police need help finding her. And those are the stories that are making way in the news day. So, over to the Guardian. Headlines in the Guardian: prices out of our hands. So let's see what's going on here. We're well aware businesses, individuals are struggling, says Imbert. Finance Minister Colin yesterday defended his 2021-2022 budget, saying that it was not as draconian as some people expected. New utility rates closer to realization. Economists, budget lacked transparency and accountability. Lord Father. More customers happy for VAT exemptions. SATT lists food items subject to VAT changes. Unions encouraged but skeptical of public sector salary negotiations. Budget documents show controversial astroturf project now proposed for Tobago. Former PNM Tobago member slams budget. Population census coming in 2022. Education Minister urges parents to vaccinate their children. More teachers from denominational schools stay offline for tutors blackout day 2. Venezuelans lost at sea. Family of missing TNT fishermen now worried. Dad shot dead while picking flowers for prayers. Forward moves to sue Pan Trinbago for deferral of executive elections. Contractor threatens lawsuit against WASA for $185,000 unpaid debt. 2-win conviction for failing to abide town and country order. U.S. donates equipment to prison service. And those are the stories making way in the Guardian, the Express, and the Newsday at this time. So in the meantime, what we'll do is just open up the lines a bit, take a few calls. Sharon is almost logged in. So you can call me up at 342-0081, 466-5391. Keep it short, keep it brief. Caller, good morning.
Morning again, Bruce. Bruce, them people who approve of this budget, them tell there's criminal. Let me say it again. There's criminal what they want. At time like now, in this pandemic, when the world taking back things from people in England, ain't giving nobody nothing. The people in England, the English government ain't getting no. The people in England nothing. They're taking back what I give them, and all they're pushing against this budget. Or they just hatred is only. As short as Mariano Brown, who disapprove of the budget and talking about nonsense. Oh God, Mariano, just because you ain't get a work, no work for you. Stay as you are. Stay there. Nothing for you, Dr. Rauli. You're holding the joystick in your hand. Mash the pedal the board. I tell you, swing corner. Who not holding on, let them fall off, because this is the time that we have to stand together. This is Trinidad and Tobago. We have to stand with each other. Why only so? I don't know the word to use. Anyway, TNA people, Tobago people, all you know what's going on and hold on to one another, and we get this country going.
Thank you.
It's a country that we're building. We can't let it fall down. Everything we want, I want, so I go.
So let me say good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning, Shara. What's up? I wonder if you hear me. You hear me, hon? Hello? The lady? You hearing me? You hearing me? Okay. Let's see what's going on. You hearing me, Sharon?
Hearing you low.
Welcome, boy. Any better now?
Let me hear.
Any better?
Still low, but...
And my mic right up. Let's just browse through the papers.
Okay. So I do all already. Let me say good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. I want to thank the Lord for waking up this morning. Yeah, I don't know, but whatever. So, guys, I'm here. I hope Tobago, you're locked on.
Yes, Tobago's locked on.
I see tutor denies sick out call. All your goodness. And with a big smirk on her face, tutor denies sick out call. All look great, you know. You all are great. So you did all the papers already?
Yeah.
Express, Guardian, and Museum. Yeah. All right. Well, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh. Where am I? Right. So I see government eyes billions more in taxes. And 2.3 billion allocated to Tobago. I see and all kind of bacchanal, I hear all kind of thing yesterday. All kind of thing I hear yesterday. I just pretend I didn't know, I didn't hear, and so on. But I want to open the lines this morning first to hear what are your thoughts on the budget. I want to hear what people have to say this morning. I want to hear people's views. I see Well, let me tell people about this because this is going. I'm seeing security-minded design changes in social welfare checks.
Yeah.
Bruce, if you could, the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services has announced changes in the design of its social welfare checks, which it says were made in keeping with international standards. Would you be able to take the picture down? It's on Newsday.
Yeah, in the story, yeah.
Or do I have to? You could do it from there?
Should be able to get it, yeah. Should be able to get it.
Right. So before we go into that, I think this is important because after the program on Monday, I got a couple calls, some persons in connection with their pension and a whole lot of things. And we still have a lot of people unable to receive the pension for one reason or the other in terms of checks going out and persons not collecting the checks disappearing and a whole barrage of all kind of thing I got on Monday. I am saying there's the system, and I must say under Amy Brown that system was implemented, put in place. That is the straight deposit for your money to go straight to your account. And when PNM the mid office came out of office, I don't know what happened between then and there. Apparently it started up and then it stopped and it was going on and off. I think some people money goes straight to the bank and some still collect the check.
Yeah.
And the check gets lost. I don't know along the way which part, but some persons complain about their checks being lost. They can't find the check. I had one instance of a person that I knew from our constituency, but the mother died, live in Mondo, and for some reason she always had to run down the check, find it and book in this place, and it could never, for some reason, it stopped coming to the right address that it needed to come to, and she had to run it down all over the place. So while Bruce is looking for getting the specimen of the change, the new design, so let me tell you. So the updated checks are embedded with special security features, a release from the ministry said, and it is hoped that this will help reduce instances of fraud. The checks are used to cover core areas like senior citizens pension, public assistance grants, disability assistance grants, disability assistance for children, food support and other social support grants. All merchants, grocers and commercial banks are asked to accept the checks with the old format with dates on or before October 30th, 2021. The release said the ministry anticipates that with the new check system, a more efficient and secure environment will be created to better serve its clients. For any inquiries or further information, people can call the ministry's toll-free hotline at 800 IMSD, which is 800 1 MSD. That's 800 1673. Yeah? And if you log on,
Right, to put it up?
just now, hold on. All right. Hold on for me, yeah? Don't go nowhere, hold on. Okay, so I'm not seeing, well, we're live.
Right there.
Hold on for me. Oh, nah.
Yeah, we up on Facebook, we have 178, and on YouTube, we have 243.
Okay, then I am...
I'll send the link to your phone.
Wait, I'm trying to get onto the Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
I don't understand that. So let me try again. I tell you, the devil busy in this place, you know. When I tell you the devil busy in this place, trust me, the devil busy. Since this shutdown of Facebook and WhatsApp, you talk, right, I get it now. Right. So, come on Facebook, I've seen your numbers, and let me go to the other place. Checking on Oli this morning. Right, I'm checking on Oli. Don't feel I'm checking, I come in. Right, good. So, we need to get the numbers up and running. 246, 251 on YouTube, and on Facebook it's 198. So guys, you need to log on. Log on. Get up quickly. So I'm here. So we're going to put up for you the specimens of the new checks. And I figure, let me see if I myself could see. All right. I don't know which one is which one. You might be able to see when you open it up. Oh. There are three different checks, well, three different colors. So when we put it up, you will see what are the three. Right. So, we ready to put it up?
Yes, we are.
So people, you need to log on so that you understand. So here I'm going to show you what the three new specimens of the checks look like. So you need to log on so that you can find out. And then don't call me to tell me, ask me no question after, because you miss the program or you didn't go on. So here it is. Go ahead, Bruce. And while Bruce is doing that, let me say good morning to all our viewers on Facebook. Maynard Lazary, Jacqueline Benjamin, Apollonius Pitt, Mary Hollingswood, Tuna Puna Williams, good morning to you. Sally Gale, McNeil O'Connor, Mary Hollingswood. Oh God, I say Mary already. Mary, what happened? Sally Gale McWright, I said that already. Dawn Sturge, Manuela Peters, Roberto Bedo, Linda Tracy, Randolph Coffey, Irma Williams, Teresa Franklin, Audra Cole, Eden Thomas, Patsy Edwards, Leon Wilkinson, Listra DeMartis, Roy Auguste, Nancy Macano, Margaret Thomas, I shorten your name, Macano, Leslie Malcolm Blackman, Gaylan Jackson, good morning to all of you. That's on our Facebook page. And the specimens are up, I only seeing two, Bruce.
Now, as you're ready, I will scroll to the next one. I'll just
right.
put it on you.
Alicia Rodriguez, Hollis Antwine, Agnes Elvin, Rosalind Greenwich, Listra Granger, Henry Lyons, Maria Lyons, darling, love you. Claudius Alexander, Annette Beard, Patricia Laswy, Christopher Laptis, all of you. Nigel O'Connor, darling, good morning to you and Maricia. Sonia Villarreal. All right, guys, hold on a minute. So the specimens, they're up. I want you to look at them. But it's not saying which one is which one. I see it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first one is
Bruce.
the first one there is the public assistance. Public
assistance, right.
The second one is the disability assistance grant.
Right.
And the third one is the senior citizen pension.
Right.
Yeah.
So, y'all seeing it? Alicia Almond, Roach, Winston Julian, Tony Trim, Stephen Charles, Furlong Francis, Jennifer Ferron, Oh gosh, they will kill me. Patsy Peters. Tetba, good morning to you. Imelda Thomas. Junior Edwards. All right, Oli. Okay, all right. All right. Okay. And on YouTube, all of you, good morning. Catherine Antoine, Patrick Romano, Deish Robin, Gillian Christopher, Vonda Jeffries, Marva Jones, Isaac, Keishon Isaac, Akiluta Dilandi, A. Cole, Leslie and Marcel, Sean Wharton, Juanita Nesbitt, Lynette Sinclair, Angela Hamilton. Good morning to all of you. Winbar, good morning, darling. Marva Jones, I said you are ready. J. Dimples 66. Good morning, everybody. Claudette Alexander, you too. Marian Edwards, Roderick James, Genevieve Derby, Joyce Murray. After this, I ain't calling no rule. Roll call now. I ain't calling no rule after that. Bruce Wayne, Corey McEwen, Anna Sisternet, Patricia McKenzie, Douglas Miami. Good morning, everybody. Right. Hugh Bridgman, Margaret Villafana, Angela Hamilton. Good morning, everybody. Right. So you all saw this specimen and continue to watch it. Francisca Batiste. So it's up and don't make no mistake, eh? So as I read for you, that will happen maybe they'll get that for the 30th of October. So all merchants, grocers, and commercial banks are asked to accept the checks with the old format with dates on or before October 30th, 2021. So after that, we'll get to know the new checks in hand, those who collect in checks. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, that is that. So, nobody ain't calling me to tell me about the budget, eh? I'm waiting. What you thought of the budget, if it was a good budget? I hear a lot of mixed. We have a lot of mixed views, persons talking about the budget. But I'm interested to hear from our listeners and viewers what you thought of the budget. So you can call us on 3070930, 3070930, 4757426, 4757426. Bruce?
342-0081, 466-5391. I have one here.
I don't know. I'm hearing you real low.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
The budget is very, very good.
Nice.
You hear? No complaint about it from me. And I want everybody, you have to try and buy what they need. You understand? And they will get everything in order. And I'm glad for just so and okay. Only have a nice day.
You too, my dear.
Shak lady, Mano, everybody, the budget is right. Okay?
Yes, darling.
All right then, Charles. Later.
Have any there?
Not yet.
All right, I have one here.
I don't know, like, the budget's so good, people sleeping late.
I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Big Bruce.
Hey, morning, my brother.
Morning, Miss Felix. Your phone's off, Miss Felix, so we can't call you.
My phone's not off.
Yeah, you're trying to get your phone there, the 467 number. Well,
if there's another number, the both phones are off.
Yeah, it's off, yeah. So, Bruce, why I see it? Well, the talking should go on us is the furious on the 11th. So, I had a friend walk to the Maxi terminal. Right, so the war starts on the 11th. We're going to find a way for the $4 to pay the tolls. Right, and the bus said that they will be running from every hour on the hour. From 7 to 7, 7 to 7 p.m. So people have to understand life is a sacrifice. And you have to make a little effort in life. If you want to continue going just a meter away 2 meters away to go and jump in a car in order to don't have no money to buy lunch and no money by the second week until the week in the month, that your choice. Just walk to the Green Band Maxi, a little stone throw away, and you have the bus service. And leave them fellas on them day. If you have to take it, you have to take it. The budget, Sharon, all you hear what's going on in the UK there? No more social grants and programs in the richest country in the world. What colonized the world? What is the richest country? England. Bruce, you hear that, boy?
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, the grants and social support is going to be cut. So people in Trinidad, you see the lies and the complaint. We don't understand how fortunate we is. Everybody getting disability, public assistance, public servants getting paid regardless if they work or not. And the richest countries in the world, reeling, right? With the budget, as I say, I wasn't expecting anything glorious in the situation that we are in with loss of revenue. I walk around, I was on Charlotte Street yesterday, day before yesterday, and the same coffee that I pick up in a grocery shop corner, the same coffee, identical coffee, bottle of coffee in the grocery on Charlotte Street is $4 to $5 cheaper. So people, we had to shop around. We had to look around and we had to shop around. You can't just go just picking up things else, just get all over the place. And then before the month comes, you broke. Every dollar counts. So I listen to people and I'll call back. I want to talk about them check Sharon, them disability and public assistance check. Thanks, people.
Take care. Sharon, we have about 2 minutes again.
All right. So go ahead. If you have any ticket now, I don't have any here.
All right, I now see one here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, morning.
Morning, Miss Lavik, Miss Felix.
Morning.
Yeah, I would like to agree with Rowley Jr. there this morning. Say that the people in this country, we need to be more patriotic. We just everybody, the opposition are always finding ways to bring down this government, and people just like headless chicken listening to what these people have to say. They don't even know what they're talking about. And pertaining to some of these checks, you see, Dr. Wally said he wanted the digital thing, the country go digital. A lot of people, they'll find a lot of kickback in certain places like Ministry of Transport and our license office and certain places, because there are a lot of people in this country who do bent on being dishonest and being scheming other people. But when the country is fully digitized, they will have it much more harder. So you'll find a lot of fight back. But we have to do what we have to do as a nation and be strong. Look around us. Don't think about ourselves alone. How much public servants in this place, Barbados and certain other countries gone home. How much Caribbean islands on IMF program, they have to cut this, do that, and the people is not getting on like some of the opposition and unpatriotic people in this country. Trinidadians, all they use all their head shop wisely, leave these people, if all they can take the bus. Do what all they have to do as a nation. Bruce Sean, I love to learn, listen, very good program as usual. Thank you, people.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
You have just a few seconds.
How much more
time? To the break.
All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're going to the break, and when we come back, the lines are open this morning for us to discuss what are your concerns to the budget. And there's a story that I saw I want to talk about, but also there is uncollected COVID-19 social support checks. Look in the Express if you see your name there. There are a number of persons who did not collect the checks. All right, and I'm saying in alphabetical order A to D. So people look in the Express and see if your name, if you applied for, and see if your name is here if you didn't collect your check. Let's say I'm going through the papers and saw it.
Okay.
All right, so we go to the break. We'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
Yeah.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee. allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. Or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Life takes us along so many roads. Some are planned, others can take unexpected turns that may cause us to worry. A home equity loan from TTMF can give you the means to navigate these turns that require major financing. With up to 30 years to repay, you can use the value in your home to consolidate debt, finance medical expenses, for tertiary education, home renovation, and other major expenses. Call or visit our website at ttmf-mortgages.com to find out more about our home equity loan. Let us help you steer those financially challenging journeys. TTMF, from here to home.
Hi, this is Nikki Crosby with a message for you. People always ask me, why you get vaccine? Well, many reasons. Because I like saving my life, my husband's life, your life. Because I love people. Because I want to work with children again. Because I want to fat. So whatever your reason, let we all do our part and vaccinate TNT.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM.
Every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
For the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in.
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest. Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night, Sunday Ministry of Worship, Children Hour and the Word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Len Capital Certificates is a passive income service company located at Princess Margaret Street in San Fernando and Fifth Street South Woodbrook. At Len Capital, investing is made simple. You invest with us. We make the investments and then you collect returns either monthly or yearly. We have 5 different options you can choose from, and each investment option comes with different benefits starting from TT $5,000. For more information, contact 399-0307. Len Capital Certificates. It's all about you.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
So welcome back. Shadow. Hey. Not hearing you, love.
Right, you hearing me now, huh?
Yes.
Good. So, I'm still waiting for persons to call, and I'm seeing this story, tax give and take, are trying to get inside of here. Some reason this morning, like, I don't know why.
There's a story on the Express.
Like it's one of them mornings.
The headline story on the Express you're talking about? The story on the Express you're talking about?
Is it the Guardian somewhere?
Tax give and take?
The?
Tax give and take?
Yeah.
That is on the Guardian.
It's on the Guardian.
Yeah, let's scroll down.
Okay. I know. For some reason today, like I just ain't focus. Right.
I like this picture.
I
like that picture.
Which one?
Mr. Members and them in the Parliament.
The
same tax the same tax give and take story.
Wait. And there's one with is it the same one with the black mask?
He's standing up in front of Dr. Rowley, Faris Alwari, and Miss Camille Robinson Regis. Mr. Embit to stand up in front of them. He making a gesture.
I don't know. I'm not seeing
you
that.
Seen it? I'm going to email you the link now.
Yeah. Anyhow, let me just say good morning to the what's her name? Help me now. Miss Beverly Ramsey Moore. Let me say good morning to her.
I sent it to email.
All right, thanks. Yeah. Let me say good morning. I see, I was trying to understand this story. I'm not too sure. Fuad moves to sue Pancho and Bego for deferral of executive elections. Is he part of Pancho and Bego?
I was wondering the same thing this morning when I read the headline.
I do. A Pancho and Bego delegate for Steel Orchestra, he's a delegate for the Steel Orchestra in St. James, has threatened to sue the organization's Central Executive Committee over a decision to indefinitely postpone its executive election due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. In a pre-action protocol letter sent to Pancho and Bego President Beverly Ramsey Moore yesterday, lawyers representing Fuad Abubakar of Western Stars. Oh, okay. Right, because I was wondering, I kind of was lost there, and that's why that's why they were down at the Pancho and Bego office protesting.
Okay.
Oh Lord Father. I know, but now everything is about bacchanal and confusion and mayhem. And of course, they are saying, I'm seeing here Venezuelans lost at sea, family of missing Trinidad and Tobago fishermen now worried. Relatives of the 3 missing Trinidadian men are searching for answers following news that a vessel that left Trinidad sank in Venezuela's waters Friday with at least 20 people, including Venezuelan nationals abroad. So that's the, remember the story, right? Papa, you
get email?
I'm going to it now. Look, I had to laugh, yes? I had to laugh. Let me just take this one here. I'm saying we're well aware businesses, individuals are struggling inward. It's a story by Renuka Singh. Finance Minister Colin Imbert yesterday defended his 2021-2022 budget, saying that it was not as draconian as some people expected. Imbert was the guest speaker at the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturing Association's TTMA's post-budget forum and said that the budget was evidence that the government was listening to all stakeholders. It was clearly not what people expected it to be. I am telling you, I was tight. You ever release from a long day? Right, I was tight.
We know where we reading
If one looked at,
where are you reading the story from?
On the Guardian.
Guardian? Okay, cool.
Right. So if one looked at what is being said in the media, this is supposed to be a draconian budget, but if one thinks about it very seriously, a draconian budget would not have made any sense, he said. We are well aware that businesses and individuals are struggling. We are well aware that any cutbacks by the government, any drastic cutbacks that is, would stymie the economy and create more problems than it solves, he said. Imbert said the government sought to make this budget completely different. Imbert rounded off last year's expenditure at approximately $51 billion, and this year's budget is approximately just over $1 billion more. Imbert said those who demanded that the government cut expenditure to match income had no idea what they were talking about. We are running a $50 billion economy with little wastage in here or in there. There's very little you can cut. Very few areas where we can reduce expenditure, he said. Imbert said the government has come up with a system to provide support in the form of cash cards for the people to use to pay for electricity and water. The cash cards and rebate systems is the initial steps to offering those services at market rates instead of subsidized rates. We are going to ensure that the rates are put to the correct values, but the people who are going to be hardest hit will be subsidized by way of these cash cards. So that's our solution to this long-standing problem, he said. He said that this is a solution towards previously existing and now untenable situation where state utilities needed billion-dollar payouts.
Billions.
And we know it. We know it, Trinidad and Tobago. In 1 year, I think it was 2014, the fuel subsidy reached $7 billion. In fact, over the years that the fuel subsidy has been in place, it has cost the state and taxpayers $30 billion, he said. He said people living in more affluent neighborhoods should not be paying subsidies rates. The budget is based on the government listening to people, doing a lot of quiet work in the background, and then proposing and fashioning solutions that take in account what we are being told, he said. The budget is also evidence that this government is listening to every interest group, where it is big business, small business, middle class people, trade unions. We are listening to every interest group and fashioning solutions where possible and where practical that would push the country forward, he said. He said that the government knew it had to focus on the manufacturing sector, export and employment generation, hence the alignment with the TTMA. Imbut said that the property tax is only now in the data gathering phase and only for residential and agricultural spaces. It should be obvious to those who want to hear that this government is listening, he said. We are not seeking to deal with industrial properties at this time. We may do so later in the year, he said. He did admit that a massive shortfall in energy revenue has forced government to suspend plans to remove taxes on building materials. The question of exempting building material was something we had to take a good hard look at when we realized we were having a substantial reduction in revenue, he said. We had projected our revenue collection for 2021 to be amounted or to be about $42 to $43 billion. And after the first couple of months and production in the energy sector fell away, just like that, gas production just dropped. And at that time, oil and gas prices were not good. We were starting to lose a lot of revenue. And when you're in a situation like that, you have to be responsible, he said. So we kind of had to put the brakes on that, he said. Imbut said the government still intend to provide relief on building materials on approved projects. We are committed to boosting the construction sector, he said, but added that the timing has to be right and there must be a resurgence of income from the energy sector. Imbut said the government re-engineered the current SME loan system and increased the loan guarantee from 75% to 100% and increased the repayment period from 5 years to 7 years, all interest-free. The SME loan scope has also been expanded to include equipment for the business. Imbut said the plan was to make it easier to qualify. All an SME has to do with now is demonstrate that they are up to date with their NIS, with their tax return, and so on up to 2018, and then you get to bring yourself up to date to 2020, 2021. He said that is sounding good.
Very good.
All the small business sector, so all the SME has to do now is demonstrate that they are up to date with their NIS, with their tax returns, and so on, up to 2018. And then you get to bring yourself up to date to 2020, 2021. And what is so hard? And so they have increased the repayment period from 5 years to 7 years, all interest-free. What's so hard in that, Bruce?
That's one thing.
Because it was really difficult for you to acquire the loan in the last hurry.
Yeah.
They were asking for too many things. And as a small business, some of them, and I say that, oh gosh, let me say good morning to Miss Marilyn Gordon, good morning to all of you listening. Lord have mercy, you see that NIS department, oh, all this pressure. Pressure to get your certificate, your compliance certificate from NIS. Jesus. Gosh, we had to do better than that, boy. Nah, They ask for everything, you give them everything, and up to this time you can't get a certificate. Nobody can tell you. You can't get nobody because they're operating in you know how we have to operate.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. So Trinidad and Tobago and I hope persons with this small business listening. All right. So, well, let me take this time out this morning to I frequently pass by the Petro there on the Lady Young.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to congratulate Wasa this morning. I want to congratulate Wasa this morning. I want you to take a bow and the residents of Petro. Don't mind it had little hiccups and thing, you know. I and all had to get involved to call MP Leons sometimes. But I want to congratulate I want to congratulate WASA this morning, Trinidad and Tobago. And if you're passing on the Lady Young and Pitch Road is on your, if you're heading to Port of Spain and you're going into the western position, it's on your right hand side. And if you're coming to the eastern, how should I say? No, if you're heading to the northern position, it's on your right hand side. And if you're coming to the southern side, south, it's on your left hand side. I must congratulate Wasa this morning. Trust me. Must do that. And headed by, and I want to congratulate the CEO this morning, Mr. Sherlan. Good morning, and Shepherd, good morning to you, and an excellent job to the operations department. Not that my daughter-in-law works there, but I want to really congratulate them. An excellent job done. And to all the workers, so many, I can't call all the names, and I don't want nobody to get vexed with them. Levi, morning. Tanisha, morning. I mean, Renelle, or Renisha, I forget her name. To all of you guys, I need to tell you all, congratulations, and the residents. So today, they're having the opening ceremony. The pump station is, watch now, Bruce, when last you passed there?
A while.
And yesterday, I went and mapped the whole thing to see how it's looking. It's looking good. So let us just hope that it keep that way, and we're doing good. Mr. Chance, good morning. Mr. Chance? Mr. Chance? Okay, like he'll call us back. But I want to, Anita call. All right, Mr. Chance is back. Mr. Chance, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you doing, my dear?
I am good. You hearing me loud and clear?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning, Mr.
Good
Chance.
morning, Titans, Angie. Yes, everyone. 1285, all the Titans. That's who won abroad. Yes, Gibsons and Sandy Grande, long time. Yeah, Sharon, very good discussion. And I want to remind the people of the theme of the budget, resilience. Resilience. I know you know what it means, but I'm going to say it again. It means stay tough. Do not let anybody overwhelm you. Focus on what you have to do. Pay attention. That is what the theme of the budget is. And I'll tell you why. Before the budget, I heard Miss Felix talk about you. Everybody knew that. That was created by the media. That was manufactured by the media in the newsrooms, particularly the newsroom of TV6 and the other influential radio run by Stale and Dhoni. You don't have a program run by Stale and Dhoni? Yes. Those things were created there. Uvashi and Fazil Mohammed, before the budget, he created this feeling of anxiety and fear. Everybody held their breath because they expected the worst. They expected the sky to fall down. But the government, with its wisdom, came with a budget of resilience. My friend from St. James says a test match, and he's right. We've got to stay strong, got to observe, got to look for the best prices, got to shop around, be resilient, be tough and strong. So this morning I want to compliment, not because I'm an economist, because I just get the feeling of people. And when you walk around the society and the community, people are excelling. It's not that things are great, but they recognize that things are not as bad. Because let me tell you, people, the research tells us that the International Labour Organization has said that because of this pandemic, half of the world population will find it difficult to make ends meet. Dr. Rowley didn't call that, That is the ILO. In its report is saying that because of this pandemic, half of the world's population will find it difficult to make ends meet. And here we have a budget of resilience, where we understand what it means, we know what we have to do. unlike my friend from St. James in the test match. So I want to congratulate. But as I leave, let me just say again that I noticed that this year again, that the government, in its wisdom, put $6.8 billion into education. Yes. You know why? That is for the future of our country. That's the reason why. And countries all over the world are doing the same thing, recharging the education. But do you know that yesterday was World Teachers Day? You know that? October the 5th, World Teachers Day. Do you know what happened in Trinidad and Tobago on World Teachers Day? When teachers all over the world should be proud and go out to work. Teachers all over the world should be proud, demonstrate your capacity, demonstrate that you're in this great vocation and go out to work. You know, those teachers in Chile, some of them stay home on World Teachers Day. They stay home where all they had to do was to get to the computer at home. When they have gotten money for a year and something at home, they stay at home. Well, in the words of Angie, I call them wicked. Normally I use diplomatic language and talk about the unprofessional and so on. This morning I describe them as wicked, very wicked. And in the words of my grandmother, Miss Sharon, I don't know what this really means, you know. I know it is not obscene. I want to tell them what the grandmother used to say when she's dealing with wicked people. She says, vengeance and moko will fall on you. I don't know what it means, but I know it means good. Because whenever she said that, her face was always serious. She said, vengeance and moko will fall on all you. I've been a teacher for years, and I'm very disappointed in your action. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Chance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. And I hope people understood what was said.
How come I hardly hear you, ma'am?
On point, I hear. You hear me?
Right, I'm now hearing you properly.
On point, Trinidad and Tobago. On point. Take the call if you have it there.
Yeah, I have one here. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning, Boss Wayne.
Morning.
Lawyers, listeners, and callers, Mr. Dominic, all who on the live. Well, my issue is with Inchen Ishmael, Watson Duke, and Miss Antonia De Freitas. You see, Mr. Ishmael tried setting up the Prime Minister. He wanted US dollars, so he text messaged the Prime Minister to ask him.
Hold on. We want to know what you think about the budget. How you feel about the...
Well, I'll comment to that, but I want to get this off my mind first now, because them concern the budget also. Mr. Ishmael, he wants foreign exchange. Mr. Duke is talking about stymieing the cost of living. The government should put a hold on cost of living. I want to tell Mr. Duke that the government doesn't set prices. And Mr. Antonia De Freitas, you want to be the Minister of Education? How everything that the Minister of Education not listening to you, and she not listening to you, and she not listening to you? That is she your daughter? If you was asking you, Ms. De Freitas, get real. Like these people in thinking about what's really going on around the world, and for them to come in Trinidad and Tobago to always have opposition to whatever the government is doing concerning this budget. Everything that the government speak about is towards.
So Sharon talking to you.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed in you this morning, We're discussing a matter, and we want to discuss the matter. And you just do your own format.
Okay, let me discuss the matter.
And I'm telling Bruce, we're not discussing that, and Bruce just leave you and he ain't telling you nothing. When you do that, everybody else will come now and change the whole format of the program. Now that I don't want to hear, we would come back to that after. But go ahead.
Go on, Sharon. You go ahead, Sharon.
I don't take the calls if you have any.
I don't have anything by me.
Guys, the numbers to call, it's 3. I just get through off there, no? 3070930 4757426. Call us if we're discussing the budget and what you thought of the budget.
Guys, also going forward, when we discussing a topic, if you call and you start to discuss something outside of the topic, on my end, I will cut you off. I have one here, Sharon. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Sharon, Bruce.
Morning.
Titans of the democracy. Good morning to the big boss, Iwer, George. God bless you, brother. Good morning to the listeners, all the listeners. Sharon, our budget, right? It just blew away everybody. You realize all the budgets that Brother Coleman presented, I just call him the virtual prime minister because he's real bright. Say what you want about him. People could don't like him. People could say this. People could say that. I just call him the shadow virtual prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and he is capable of being the prime minister of this country. All of the budgets, none of the responses was worthy of anything. You real? I'm surprised that they announced that they have a mark to bus. Because all these years that he pronounced on the budget, they always have a mark to bus, and they does never discuss the budget in detail with meticulous clarity, as does the PNM party, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Any one of the ministers could come and discuss that budget. And I heard a kind of brochure program yesterday with Coleman, but a kind of question and answer section. I didn't know what it was because I was kind of busy, but listened to one of the exchanges, and Brother Coleman, but them for 6 out of the stadium into the foreshore, into the sea, behind by movie tongue there, that way the ball reach because he explained to them that this dotishness that they're talking about budget deficit, he explained to them there is hardly a country in the world that is not running on a deficit, and the deficit thing that they does use as some kind of discussion, that is just in theory. Because you say how Japan and America does deal with budget deficits, they simply print money. So you say it's kind of unrealistic in terms of getting a deficit. You say they were on the way, and something happened, I think it's in 2017, that prevented them from really batting down the deficit, which is a mama task, and which is worthy to be noted by this PNM government. They really don't have any responses. I just wait to see how things pan out in terms of, getting things going and stuff like that. And, it does have a positive outlook, concerning like where, the oil and gas prices. And, the only party that is synonymous with a boom is the PNM party, because it does only get a boom with management. Sharon Felix are locked on and listening, waiting for the regresses and the senseless chatter that some of these people just have to come with. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, everybody. I'll call back later. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you very much, caller. So, guys, continue to call us. We're taking your calls, and let me read some comments. It is unconscionable and reeks of pathology. Oh, God, you see these set of big words Ted by you just want to put on this thing here to tire people's tongue to read? Give me it in layman terms, please, so I could read it properly. When I'm done here, my tongue tie up like a market crab. I can't finish. All kind of some big words here. Oh, God. Give me some small words now, man.
I want here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Peace and ages.
Morning, madam. Morning.
Morning.
So
again, a little feedback from you there.
Yes, I do. So my male guru, good morning. My female guru, good morning. Grandmother in Tobago and everybody. Mano, morning. Mother, we have a budget how much? 50 million?
Yes, something like that.
52.
Right. All you listen to this, right? In 2015, when we inherited this government, our budget was 65 billion. They made noise with Mr. Manning at a budget of 43 billion, debt to GDP is too high. And they made me vote out Mr. Manning. And when they left us, the same people who telling me that, you see the same debt to GDP what they're talking about? You listen to what I'm telling you, in 2010 they made noise. Mr. Manning is spending too much money. Debt to GDP is too high, the economy is going to crash. And when they left us, instead of they carried on the $43 million budget, they carried up to 65. That is $22 billion more, mother. And what we have to show for the economy in 5 years, if they want to talk deficit. 16 billion in NGC gone. Green fund, they took a mortgage, they couldn't touch it, they take a mortgage on it. With the highest oil and gas price ever. Right? And left us in a deficit. Borrowed money with the highest oil price ever. Borrowed money to put in the same heritage and stabilization fund that they're talking about. We inherited a budget of 65 billion. You were saying, Bruce Wayne? And under a pandemic. And people who buying oil producers was paying you $1 a barrel to take oil. We are still running the economy and give everybody a handout. With a budget of how much? $63 billion. 53 billion. And all they check economics. Compare economics. So then they can't. You know why they can't respond? Because they can't tell me about thieving. They can't point, have a man, they tell me about all and private. And in 2010, they tell me about Cold Heart and have a man going to Panama. But I only enjoy a lady. That is management for it. All right, citizens, enjoy the day. Brother, go on.
Yeah, man.
And notice with less wastage. Monk St. George, good morning. Monk St. George?
Yes, Miss Sharon. Morning, how you doing?
Morning, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, by God. Yes. Uncle Bruce, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, Uncle Dominic. Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, Miss Sharon, I am very happy with the budget. Tobago has gotten much more money, and I'm pleased for that. I heard somebody said that it was not enough still, but we got much more than we usually got, and I am very happy about that. Whoever wants to see what is, they always talk about the poor people. Who are the poor people? Who are the poor people? It's only the rich talk about the poor people. Does the poor people talk about the poor people? It's only the rich man say nothing for the poor people. Well, if it has nothing for the poor people, let the rich people give to the poor people. That's all. Let them, all the things in the grocery, let them, subsidize it so the poor people will be able to eat, because the rich people that do not go to the grocery, they order things to come to them. So poor people what? Tobago, you all got something that is good. You all use it, make it work for us at this time of this pandemic, and let us move on. We're going to be having our hotel, Marriott here in Tobago. We're having a new airport. Let us move on and stop looking back. That's all I have to say for now, until later.
Thank you very much.
You have an idea?
And we're hearing from Tobago. If you have it, take it.
Okay, I want to hear.
We want to hear from Tobago also.
Good morning.
I want to hear from Tobago.
Hi, morning to Bruce. Sharon, morning. Morning, Mr. Chan.
Good morning, Raul.
Morning to Angie and my colleague from Barataria, because the conversation is so necessary, not from a political perspective, from leadership. One of the things my colleague from Barataria said is the whole question of when you compare budget amount from 65 billion, including wastage. When Dr. Roddy came into office, he said, listen, we're going to cut out that whole area of wastage, corruption, and you can see the wordiness of his statement. What pleases me in the budget is about 4 areas. One, the whole question of not really attacking those who have to pay taxes, but just putting it in place so that people could pay in relation to what they earn. That's what you do. It's a normal thing. The other thing is property tax. The notion, and I am not too keen to listen to Ms. Kamla Prasad on her responses, because It's more like PNM and Dr. Rowley, a whole disrespect for women who want to form an alternative government. The question of the property tax is where thousands of people in this country are willing to pay the property tax, which could amount to almost $500 million annually. So when you're talking about the poor people, that $500 million, you know how much areas of employment that could cover from people who eagerly want to pay their property tax? The gaming industry. There are people there who want to be in the legal circle of the gaming industry. When you get that bill and you pop it, as the minister said, and I want people to listen, not Mr. Sharon there, because I'm disappointed in her, where she couldn't give a professional response. I don't know what the lady taught in, but I have some of the greatest respect for her. But for now, I think she followed in the line of somebody who feeling bad about something, but I hope she get over. The question of the gaming industry, when you have it covered, again, taxes, going back to the poor, the Revenue Authority, Sharon Felix, and Organized Revenue Authority would put everybody who have this business and who want US dollars into the circle, encapsulating them. It's not a big word. It's just bringing them into the fold of paying tax that are necessary based on what you earn. So when you apply for US, you can't feel bad that you're cheating the government from the normal thing taxes, but you want US loosely for your car business that's only employing you and your sister. So I want people to understand what this body was all about, It's a good expectation, not to full people profit, but to make people to know that they could get longevity in the area of employment. The other area of my concern is the whole question of the regional corporation on the basis of the property tax, where the minor roads, right now the major roads are being repaired. The minor roads, and I want to talk about to those people who feel that poverty means taking $500 from the budget and giving you a year to stay home, as Ms. Prasad, the sister did. No, this is to employ you. So the more money you get from people who are willing to pay it, Bruce and Sharon, what is wrong with that? It creates that long-term employment. So people pay attention, especially those on the ground. Because people always feel that, the PNM is there to take away money. $16 billion those people wasted, It will take years to build back that. So let me end and tell people that budget is one where people could not reply because the minister took his time, articulated it well, and we listened to the debate. If it does not make sense, then you'll know that people do have a national heart. Thank you very much, Sharon and Bruce. Really good program. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Obituary
Bowley
at
Jr.
7:40, yeah?
You have a?
Obituary at 7:40.
Well, it's 7:40 now.
It's 7:40 now? Woody?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm watching the wrong thing, yes. Lord Father, my bad.
So you better do your obituary and come back and we continue to take the calls.
All right, no problem.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street, 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Carolyn Jones, who departed this life on Saturday, the 25th of September 2021, at the age of 55 years. She's the daughter of Joyce Jones and the late Kenneth Besmill Jones, wife of Clyde Henry, mother of Stephon, Tyson, Jamila, and Janelle Henry, grandmother of Janiyah Bernard, Tarek and Tyrell Henry, sister of Erlin Jones Batiste, Don and Wayne Jones, aunt of Shania Batiste, sister-in-law of Sean Batiste, mother-in-law to Keon Bernard and Sarafina Williams, niece of Philbert McSween, Owen Mason, Leno, Shirley, Lizzie, and many others. Cousin of the Lewis, Jones, and Dufu families. Friend of Moore, Sylvester, Daniel, Timothy, Singh families, and many others. The funeral service for the late Carolyn Jones takes place at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, the 6th of October, 2021 at Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille, thence for burial at the Woodbrook Cemetery. For inquiries, you can contact Simpsons Memorial Limited at 623-8688.
This is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So people be back continuing to take your calls. It's 7:41 a.m. Let us just proceed with the format and don't change it. To all of you locked on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, I say good morning to all of you. And let me just, I'm seeing something I want to enlighten you to all eyes. The corner where HTC is, and that's in Port of Spain.
Yeah.
A very bad big hole and water. I destroyed my car there. I drop in a hole. People just be very stranded for cars every day because cars are afraid to work. Their cars, all right, I can't read all of that. Plenty, I was sound like I ain't know what I'm saying, but I'll get the drift. So there's a big hole by the corner of, where's that? South Key and George Street.
Yeah.
And George Street. South Key and George Street. So the authorities, I hope you're listening. Please deal with that. We also have some holes here too. But I'll send it to the relevant places to get some. Anyhow, let me leave it there. So Trinidad and Tobago, we're taking your calls and we're talking about the budget. So the budget was on Monday?
Yes.
Right. And somewhere about, did you get a listing of what monies went into? All the different...
What listing I got? I got a listing that... Let me see
you
if I
got
get
that?
it here. I can't remember if the listing was with the monies or just...
Yes, Angie, he really does. But no disrespect intended, but you see, I don't want to. Anyway, so why they're looking for the listing of the allocations of funding for the different ministries? Let me just
what
say
I have is a mixed it has some of the allocations here, and
you have
just,
it?
and just some basic information. I don't think it's exactly
like
what
they give education. Anyhow, let me look and see. I'll find it. But let me just say it. I have to say this. I'm really, really proud and happy to see how Pitch Road looking. I had to big up these fellas. So I started with Alan Noel, who is the manager of CWF, Tanisha Williams, Shelley Mitchell, Rennie Archer, Micah Thomas, Curtis Gibson, Ian Stanley, Ricardo Pilgrim, Dwight George, Darian Defoe, Leonard Charles, Anthony Henry, Hilary Sandy, Kevin Haynes, Henry Batiste, Curtis Horsford, Keon Gonzalez, Levi Waldron, Trevon McShine, Shori Lynch, Karen Raphael, Acme, I hope I say the people name right, Simon Oba Burgess, Brendan St. George, Byron McSween, Sheldon Stevens, Bevan Roberts, Cleveland Cambridge, Dylan Campbell, Antonio Albert, Summer Bailey, Natasha Harris, Kosi Strong, Cleon Cow, Neil Kovat, and I seen Cow again. I can't remember this name here. Sean Elvis Chan, Ricardo Alexis, Nigel Charles, Wendell Bishop. Guys, you all did an excellent job. And I want to congratulate the Minister of Public Utilities, Marvin Gonzalez. And you hear people talking, they say, and you know he was on the work, he was there with the fellas. So he would pass in from time to time to make sure the work is being done. So hats off to you guys this morning. A job well done. Now it's up to the residents to keep the thing looking nice and keep it flowing. It has lifted the community. When you're passing it, the thing looking nice. So let's remember, keep your surroundings and your community clean and safe. Loving it. I must big them up. I had to. It looked too good. We always see Wassa in a bad light and whatever, but this, So I'm looking forward to more projects like these. Thank you guys. Well done. So let me just tell you, I think what I'm asking for, Bruce, is the allocations. Let me see, I'm supposed to have it somewhere about here.
I remember one of the papers. I think that same
the allocations?
I think the allocations is within this. I wonder if it's in the same story, boy. The tax give and take.
Well, so the total expenditure is 52 billion .429, and so the allocation, education and training, 6.886 billion, public utilities, 2.671 billion, health allocation, 6.395 billion, rural development, local government allocation, 1.656 billion, national security, 5.664 billion, agriculture allocation, 1.249 billion, works and transport allocation, 3.577 billion, housing allocation, 610 million. And I'm seeing oil revenue at 12.614 billion, oil prices per barrel $65 US, non-oil revenue 29.712 billion, gas price per MMBTU US $3.75, capital revenue 1.006 billion. So Trinidad and Tobago fiscal deficit 9.096 billion of 5.8% of GDP. So you understand where we at and where we're going. So people, we're taking your calls. I just want to talk about the budget. I want to hear what people have to say. On the 8 o'clock hour, I'll open the lines for you to discuss anything. All right? So we're taking your calls, continuing to take your calls on 307 why do I lose the numbers all the time? 0930 and 4757426. If you have it there, take it, Bruce.
I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you, Bruce.
Hey, morning, Brian. How are you doing?
Not too bad at all. Pleasant good morning to you, Miss Felix, and all listeners and callers to 91.9.
Brian.
Hello?
How are you, Brian?
I there.
When your flight came in?
I hear you almost every day. And when you get back, you get tight tongue, but don't worry about it. Don't get back.
Hey.
The budget has fooled everybody. Right?
Yes.
As Mr. Chance rightly said. You understand? And what I do, Ms. Felix, because the budget is really a snippet of the explanations that come after. So what I do, I normally listen to the explanations after. Like, for example, yesterday there was a webinar. Normally there is one with the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association. It's normally a breakfast budget, but they held it yesterday afternoon around 2. And there was, and the finance minister, who is on his 4th masters as we speak. Let me repeat that. He is on his 4th masters
as we speak, his master's is in finance, which he started in 2020. Because people like to describe him as he ain't know what he's doing. I don't even know about his construction. But this finance minister, Mr. Com Iwer, is on his 4th master's. And all them armchair critics and economists who can't find nothing good about the budget. Waste our time with them. But let me tell you what he said yesterday. Because yesterday morning on the television, a guy by the name of Mark Edchin was complaining that the 5% reduction in tax for the manufacturing sector, he found it unfair that it wasn't offered to the service sector. But he explained why yesterday, and hear what he said, and this is important, people. He said when they created the Exim Bank to help manufacturers to get foreign exchange, to buy their commodities to help them with their manufacturing in Trinidad. He said, you know what that has done? They have the manufacturing sector, based on the amount of money that they have received, they have brought back more foreign exchange than money that has already gone out. In other words, if the manufacturing sector used up $100 million, they got back a lot more than that. And people are always talking about diversification. So therefore, he is now investing further to double up the effort of the manufacturing sector to bring in more foreign exchange. And they are happy for that. So the Exim Bank is making money. In other words, that's what he was saying yesterday. Which is very, very important. And he said he listens. One thing about this government, who cares? They listen. And with respect to the people with hearing and vision disability, he has removed all taxes from all of the aids that they need. Nobody ain't talking about that. So in other words, all whatever the braille and the hearing aids and the visual accessories and so on that they need to help them to be positive in society, he has removed all taxes. All. So it's easier now for them to do what they need to do.
Brian,
yes?
you know, tell Brian, I want to.
Yeah, he answered it. Go ahead, Sharon.
Brian, you know, all the detractors, you know, you see, I said this morning, I want to listen to everybody because I don't want nobody to say, oh, she's a PNM and wherever. I want to listen to the positive and the negatives, and, you know, so that the powers that be listening but you brought a pertinent issue there. All the taxes, you know, I hear nobody say nothing about that.
No.
Not a single. I am telling you, I thought the budget would have been so hard. Brother man, yes. I telling you, I want to be real honest to people this morning. I say I'm going to buy a bale of toilet paper because I'm going to get diarrhea. Because I say I'm going and take all the blows. But go ahead. So happy you talk about that.
Everybody thought so too.
Seconds again, huh?
How much?
Just a few seconds.
Okay, everybody.
Brian, call back.
But everybody thought so
call
too.
Back when we come from the break.
But look at what he did as well. All those children who coming out of YTC and all those areas where they are right now held up, they're going to have a transition house for them, so that they'll be able to come back into society and won't be left on their own. You understand? So they will be able to go perhaps to do a trade or something, as the case might be, to help themselves. And there wouldn't be a further burden on society.
Call me back, Brian. Call me back. We have to go to the break. Yeah, we have to go to the break, guys. We'll be right back.
All right. Take your break, Bruce. Take your break.
Oh, na na na. Well,
gonna run out at the Gideon start now. When all the money that they rob from ghetto youth ain't enough to fly you to Mars. When the system you defend start break down like a Lego, and the world becomes a ghetto all over. That's when you realize the whole of we are ghetto people. Ghetto people. Don't forget the people. Mr. Bossy slave. Ghetto people. Whoa. I listen last, he never left his people. The whole of we are ghetto. Hey, give me a pound and them a ital no grabber. Make me cool and shut up and everything proper. Every top shut up at the zigzagger. Make me show no what a clock a striking a jam rock. Well, politician them a chat a tongue sharp like maca. Now no vision them a scammer. We a wave the banner. What kind of Anna? Oh no, no, treat your youth with Anna. None at all. Show them a vibe. Not true, no living uptown. When the banks fall down, then the whole of we a get a youth, get a people. You poor, me rich, but when the poor shift, then the whole of we a get a youth. You black, me white, but when famine strike.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
There's only one way to start your week right, and that's with Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Thursday morning beginning October 7th at 9:10 a.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the street 919 FM every Thursday from 9:10 a.m. Tune in on Thursday, 7th October and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the street 919 FM this and every Thursday from 9:10 a.m. It's time that you live.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I can buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools. Alright, thanks, boss. Nah, man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend, man?
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly of numbers 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko, Sangre Grande, is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guest Sundays, Tuesdays, and Friday night Sunday ministry of worship, children hour and the word from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. and Friday night 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. all night prayer for our nation. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated at Church of the Firstborn Assembly, account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of October 5th, 2021 stands at new positive cases 218, total active cases 4,229, total recovered patients 45,860. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 51,605. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Implement the 72-hour rule. The 72-hour rule is a game changer when it comes to savings and focusing on value spending. Before making any sort of impulse purchase, pause and take 72 hours to think it through. After 72 hours, you will likely have forgotten about making this purchase entirely. Also, you've just saved yourself a few dollars, maybe even a few hundreds by doing so. Over time, this rule can be the difference of thousands of dollars and can help you shift your spending habits to focusing on things that bring you value and align with your financial plan. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Hey, hey, put your hand in mine, mine in yours. Take a breath, pause for a cause. We ain't got nowhere to go. All this madness in the world, it got us in lockdown. So tight. Come turn up the music, let's dance around the house, cause it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Don't you worry and don't fight. It's alright. We can dance around the house, make sweet loving right up until the sunrise. So bright. It's alright.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice the established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And it's all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63-TOOLS. Also, guys, win big on a budget. The Lotto Plus jackpot is now an estimated $3.5 million. With $3.5 million, you'll have funds to finance your dreams, build mom a $1 million home, break the bank on your dream car, or even finance your future and start an investment portfolio. The Lotto Plus jackpot is now an estimated $3.5 million, plus match 5 numbers, and you can win $50,000. It's time to budget for big winnings. Get your tickets now for today, Wednesday's $3.5 million Lotto Plus jackpot draw. And remember, winners always play Lotto Plus.
It's alright, it's on.
Sharo.
Hello. Hello, I'm back. I'm here.
Yes, my dear.
All right. So, Trinidad and Tobago, we open the line so we can discuss anything. I see somebody saying the food prices is ridiculous, to be honest, no doubt of that. Well, yeah, we could say that the food prices are ridiculous because it's an open market. But if you all are paying attention to what's going on in the country where food prices are, only but there are deals sometimes you have to always be clicking. There's a plenty for 20. Let me tell you, all I just shop around and go and mark up people business. So I'll go buy extra food sometimes. I will go buy massy stores. But I want to tell all you, what you call it, cross cutters, and there's another place up the road. There's one in Diego Martin and one in El Dorado, somewhere up there, West Bees.
Okay.
Brother man, only check it out. If you want to cut costs and thing, only check out those places. Cost cutters, excellent. Only you have to shop around and look for the best prices. Only no way to do the thing. And sometimes if you have a family unit, all right, so okay, me and Bruce good, we well tight. I could tell Bruce, listen, this month we make our bulk groceries now. What you want compared to what I want? We could go in certain places and buy things in bulk and divide it up. Once you have family members, okay, so for me, for instance, my 2 sons, so they live in their separate homes with their families. So we could put together and make some groceries. Well, you know me, I just go in the wholesale place for my mini mart. So I telling all we could do that too. There are plenty things you could do, you know. And cut costs, you know, but you see sometimes some of us just selfish. We don't want to help one another. And that's the issue. Sometimes. I'm not doubting it, you know. Sometimes the food price, some of the things you see today, tomorrow, you say, oh God, you go here, you see it one price, you go down there, they say, nah, boy. You have to know how to do the thing. But I am saying this morning, sitting here, after I went through the budget, I listened on Monday. Yesterday, I took a little time out and I read through a little bit. And, you know, I doesn't understand the budget at all when they're reading it. I don't understand nothing about that budget at all. I just have to wait for after. I listen, you know, but it's too much I talk and all the different things. And I doesn't understand listening for listening's sake and to be on top of things. But the real thing is after the breakdown for me. So, for me, Trinidad and Tobago, I am being very honest, I thought the budget would have been way more difficult to swallow than what is there now. So, Trinidad and Tobago, we taking your calls, call me up, and let me tell Sogem Trace, no hard feelings, but I didn't want us to move away from the discussion because it would have just get all convoluted and we'd be trying to pull it back together, right? In terms of, as we in this hour now, in terms of the president of Tutor, she's playing games. I'm telling you this morning. You're playing games with the population. If you call for a blackout and the instructions was carried out, what it is to say that? Now everybody pretending like, well, come on. Come on. We need to move away from that. People not stupid. All right? So, call us up. Let me say good morning to Miss Tuna Puna. I ain't hear her like the boyfriend. She pick up her boyfriend or what? Go ahead, Bruce.
Caller, good morning.
I get in twice, boy. One day. Miss Felix, morning again.
Brian, call back.
They never lucky there.
Brian,
Felix,
get
let me
you,
talk.
boy.
Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Miss Felix, Bruce, let me get to my point. What? It's a good day, boy. Hear this now. So much to say. You see, Miss De Freitas and others like her who have absolutely, when they speak, Miss Felix, has nothing good to say about this government. People only mustn't forget, only remember the SEA this year and last year. Don't hold no SEA now. It's not too much of COVID. This, that, the other. Look, the government arranged SEA 2 years running, no problems. She have nothing to say about that. She even say thanks. She even say well done. You understand? I have to listen. One of your callers spoke about it on Monday. Oh, yes, yesterday, yes. And I listened to Attack Team and Mariano Brown and Anthony Wilson on another frequency, and adding Sergio let me down for the first time. Not for the first time, really. That they had absolutely nothing good to say because Mariano carrying a chip on his shoulder because this finance minister, this little short man, lick him up with Clico. I would say it, yes. He lick him up. So he couldn't get his hands on it. So he will never have anything good to say. And that tag team, back and forth, you may hear them, back and forth. And allowing them to get away with it as if it was a big line down by Smokies on the avenue. They were having drinks. I didn't fail to challenge them. I have to say, well, how come you saying that nothing good in the budget? There were so many good things that I heard. But she allowed them to continue down that narrow road. As many others. Right? That they allowed this Prime Minister, this government to continue to not sell the good thing that was said in the budget. Look at what's going on right now in the Caribbean, the bacchanal with respect to vaccines. When this Prime Minister was being blasted all over the media and all over the place, why you don't let all these people who want to help you to bring in vaccines help you? And he says, no, this is a country-to-country, leader-to-leader arrangement. He says, no, I do not want your help. But everybody wanted something in exchange for their assistance to bring in vaccine. Everybody wanted, but he can't get vaccine. Why they don't let the people help him bring in vaccine? You see what's going on now? You see what's going on with St. Lucia and Barbados and all these places? And you hear what somebody Sputnik that the Guyanese, they talk earlier when it went for Sad Bishop said that the Guyanese were on top with giving out vaccines because they take the vaccine, even though the World Health Organization up to today has not approved Sputnik. You hear what they're saying about Sputnik today? You hear what they're saying? That it mightn't be good? You hear what they're saying? That some of them vaccines that some people get through these agents, it mightn't be no good? You can imagine the bacchanal in Trinidad and Tobago and this Prime Minister, if that had come, he allowed that to go on here? Only think about it. That is a leader. That is a man who sticks to his gumption and says, no, I will not do that. I will take the pressure. I will do what is right by my people. And I have sworn an oath to take care of you. I will do so. So only just think about this just for 1 second. If he had gone the other way, and we have to look at all of these things and understand. Back to the budget was so important. The things that was said in the budget, everybody now scrambling now to see where they could find bad things to say about the budget, but don't worry, people. We are on a good term with this budget. It's a very good budget. We will listen on Friday, and we will destroy what Kamala Bissar-Bissessar has to say after her young shotgun from Barataria Sawa writes her budget speech for her. Because she ain't writing nothing. You understand? Because when you have a groggy brain, you can't write nothing for yourself. So I want to thank you all very much for this occasion.
Thank you very much, Brian. And Miss Crosby holding on.
Morning.
Yes, Miss Crosby.
Hello, Sharon?
Yes, Mrs. Crosby.
You're very low, Mother. Could I speak now?
Go ahead, Mrs. Crosby.
Thank you very much. What I have to say about the budget, to Almighty God, I thank the government through Mr. Imbert to allow me to be eating a breakfast, having something on my table every day, even though it's one meal. I will do 2 meals, 3 meals. I thank him very much for allowing me to get it, along with all the grateful people who are in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't think we want to get rich that we can't even know where some of the money is. We just want food and daily use of everything that they provided for us. Concerning if the budget again, if in the budget they had said they call a certain name or 6 names and say come to this bank at 10 o'clock today and I have to open an account for you. That they would not even hear because they were not listening to the good things because they were looking for the bad things to make a note out of it, and not so much they're using one topic and carry it on and on and on. So they miss the boat if the names were called. They don't want to hear that. And concerning the tutor persons, I want the teachers them to know what was said this morning from what I heard about the leader. It reminds me of a man who are here. Sometimes he gets you into problems, and when he's ready, he takes himself out and leaves you inside there. All you see what's going on, tell only one thing, and then come out to the public and say this is something different. So I don't know what you all were following or who you all were following to do what all you did already to the poor children, holding them at ransom. Like if it's a gun, a raid without a gun, right? Bye.
All right, so guys, it's 8:18 a.m. We're taking your calls. Today is the 6th of October, 2021. I wonder if it's because, Bruce,
Oui.
I wonder if it's because my husband didn't get through in the PNM for screening. Take your calls, please. Lord of mercy. Take your calls, please. So I have this vendetta. Oh, yo, people all call us, call me up. It's Wednesday morning. I tell you. Crown Point is on the phone. Good morning, Crown Point. Crown Point, listen to me on the phone, please.
Sharon, morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I am good.
Bruce, good morning.
Morning.
Go ahead, he said morning.
Yeah. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Sharon, let me give me a little 2 cents on this budget here. The budget is a very good budget. If people want more than what this budget offer, they're looking for blood. And we have too much of ungrateful people out here. Too much of bad mind, wicked, selfish and greedy people. And the opposition leader said that this budget is a biscuit and cheese, cakes and cheese budget. The last budget they brought in, wasn't it a ghee and polori budget? Sharon? Was it not a ghee and polori budget?
Go ahead, caller.
Right? Now, let me touch on Ms. Donada a little bit. Ms. Donada, I realize that everything good coming to Tobago you're opposing. Just opposing C. You have to remember that is either your uncle or some cousin was in the UNC government. When he cry out for corruption, he never see corruption, so in his whole life, you ain't see a word Like your mouth was too full to talk. Okay. Another thing is, when Sandal came here, Mr. That, all the objectives Sandal left. You know, the Marriott coming here, you was the first person run and say, it's a good initiative, you know why? Because it's your kind of people investing in that Marriott hotel. So you like that. Right? You love that, Mr. That. But be careful, you know. Be careful, Mr. That. Ungratefulness is worse than witchcraft. When you came to Tobago, I don't know under what condition you come to Tobago, but Tobago people support you. Now you're going, you're flying high, but one day, the higher you fly, the harder you fall. And to be honest, we get a little more money from the last budget. Only appreciate that. Appreciate that. I hear one former political PNM member saying, otherwise, but you see, when the dog couldn't get at the bone, when the fox didn't get the grape, it says sour. And these are the kind of foxes we have here in Tobago. Mr. Dad, the former PNM member, watching Duke and Farley, all of them. I said, foxes. When they can't get at the grape, they say so. But anyhow, I'm in Tobago watching all of them. Okay? So let them go ahead. Ciao, and all have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Eva, but he's saying Tobago people don't want us. So true, caller. So Naked and Minister Clarence on TTT, poor fella couldn't take the heat. He run out. Oh God, all the way that was. I missed that. That president of Teachers Union is that. All right. Meltzer Rock. All right. So true. All right. We're trying to read some of the comments. So they're giving me a hard time to pay attention to what they're doing here. People call us up. Call up Mr. Wait, hold on. I have Mr. Chance holding on. Hold on, please. Caller. Mr. Chance?
Yes. I hope you notice I'm online and I put a comment for you there. Pay attention.
Where you are? YouTube or Facebook?
Online too, and I put a comment for you. First time. I put a comment for you.
All right.
Anyway, I want to compliment that last caller from the Bigo and give a special kudos to Brian. Well said, Brian. Yep. I want to add something to what Brian said. And many of us may also have missed it. That this country, you know, there's a saying that is a real place. The Banana Republic and all of that. Trinidad and Tobago. In the Caribbean, we have the highest ranking from Standard & Poor's and Moody's than any other Caribbean country. Trinidad and Tobago. The highest ranking coming from Standard & Poor's and Moody's. And also, when you look at the entire Latin America and the Caribbean, we are in the top 3. Could you imagine that? We are Brazil, and Argentina, and Peru.
Mr. Chance, let me tell you something. The people who make all the noise and who make all the comments and they talk all kind of things, they're not interested in where Trinidad and Tobago is and how they look, you know, and what respect is given to us, you know. They only studying politics, bacchanal, confusion, cost Dr. Rowley, cost the government because it's their PNM government, so they just say, but at the end of the day, I try to tell them, the government is Trinidad and Tobago, elections gone, politicking gone, we have to serve the people in the country, so it's Trinidad and Tobago government. They don't want to know nothing about our Standard & Poor's look at us, they don't want to hear nothing about that, you know. They're not interested in that, you know. Only make confusion, fake news. That's what they're about. They're not interested in anything else.
You're so correct. Because it is the ranking from S&P and Moody's that will encourage people to invest in this country. And that is how we'll get jobs. That is how the economy will get a chance to breathe more again. Because when you get that type of rating, people want to come here to invest, and the business of the country will begin turning faster again. So you're quite correct. And you must run away with this here. It's not a real place and a banana republic. You know, and as I go, Ms. Felix, let me just give you 1 minute to just tell Mr. Martin Daly SC. Mr. Martin Daly SC, you're a fellow that, you know, you're considered a legal luminary. Just leave Your Excellency Paula Weeks alone, please. Mr. Martin Daly, just leave Her Excellency and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago alone, please. You had your time, sir. You had your time. You took a trust at the Chief Justice. I ain't forget that, Mr. Martin Daly, FC. You told the Chief Justice. He must beg pardon, I'll never forget that, Well, you still think it's Masade, and you come back now and throwing some blows behind Your Excellency and the Prime Minister. Mr. Martin Daly, pat down. Listen who we taking advice from now. You had your time. The time passed. We taking advice from Ralston Nelson, Senior Counsel, former member of the Justice of Appeal of Trinidad and Tobago, and former member of the Caribbean Court of Justice. That is who we taking advice from now. Your time passed. Pat down. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. Pat down. Pat down. Caller, holding on, good morning. I'm looking at Kingsley number. Morning, sir, how are you?
Well, I'm blessed by God and by man and woman. I sometimes when they're back in and the experienced man come in, they have to give away.
Yes.
So that the experienced man can go in and hit some hard run, some fast run. So it's not a problem with Mr. Chance and I'm pulling on to here. I know Mr. Chance is a long time batter at this program, yes. There's no problem with that, pulling on to here, Mr. Chance. But I'm known by Mr. Dabadi on a different frequency. I think that Mr. Dixie, I must say, don't want to whisper on the other side. I say that the budget so far, I am happy about the budget. And as I go around telling people, I get licks laughing from a UNC program I called it, because I went there to call them out. Because for the last few months, the last 3 years, they was calling on the government to remove VAT from food prices. And to me, it mightn't be nothing big for people, but it's a plus that the government remove VAT from some food items. But I'm hearing with Dominic say sometimes at the program that a full list will be coming out. A list that what people might say sugar and flour, because that's what I'm seeing most on social media. And you know that if the government had Monday gone, they remove the VAT from sugar and milk, they will find something else to say, hey, the government should remove the VAT on that. I'm looking at the bacchanal. But the point is that the opposition shouldn't be attacking the items what the VAT remove offer. I find that is so hard because Chris is a household thing. Salt meat, I do not know. I was strongly advised that some religion do not eat cow and stuff. But I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go there. But I was strongly advised that. But I know that thing is also a household thing. I love the pork.
I love
you
it.
Know what I mean?
I love it, the pigtail. I love it.
I love it. I don't know about them, but I love it. I nothing no religion item of pork there. And you know something? You know, fat was removed from ham, and then to talk about that, a major thing. What Christmas is coming now, where everybody is going to rush to buy ham. But we move from that. You know what I mean? And instead of the government, instead of the opposition, ask the government about removing VAT from other items, what is fit or what is expensive. They are attacking the cricks, they are attacking the sausage, they are attacking the ketchup, they are attacking the cereal. They say who will eat cereal 1%. I do not know. I know cereal is for everybody. I thought cheap cereal is expensive cereal. You know what I mean? I do not know if it's only 1%. But let us deal. As I said, I do not know today who is advising my political leader. I do not know today who is holding my handbag leader, because Kingsley don't pull it no more. Because Kingsley don't hold it no more. So I do not know. But I do not know, because I wish I could, because she stopped taking my call, she stopped replying to my text, she stopped texting back. But I do not know that if I could have reached her, to just tell her that stop doing this kind of thing, stop messing up the place, because a strong opposition would have been asking for more fat to remove from items and not attacking, not coming on, because you have your MP from Shabonot to talk about what pigtails could feed our household for the month. I want to ask her if curry could feed our household for the month, and this kind of racist thing must stop, because we could have discussion too. Because if Mohito on the page acting that kind of, to me, it is a racist question. So, because I am a religion, don't eat cow and thing. I must attack pig. Why I must not attack people else that eat pig out here? So I am disappointed strongly into my political party, who I fall in love with. But I am seeing that they are dropping the ball.
But they fall
are
out
not
of
being an opposition.
They fall out of love with you.
I mean, I must be
They fall out of love with you.
But it's looking so. Because today somebody else holding the hand back. Somebody buy a more tighter pants than me. Today somebody buy a more tighter shirt than me.
Come off the radio.
What's going on?
Come off the radio.
It's back in my Friday.
No, come off the radio.
Ah, God.
Hey, I-9, eh? I-9. And the real vex to that boy, you know. He just get me vex sometime, but boy... Only bear with me now. I'm trying to bring him back to a place where it resembles him. So bear with me now, listeners and viewers and callers. Don't get vexed with me. I'm trying to bring him back to a place of normalcy. I'm trying to bring him back in an order. I don't have to come to the PNM. But I want to bring him out of that morass. I want him to come out of that gutter behavior and behave like a man of, you know? Don't worry now. Bear with me. I'm working on him. Bear with me. Don't get vexed. I'm working on him. Just now you will call him Mr. Kingsley, because he will stop stammering too just now. Don't worry. If he get enough honey, he will stop stammering.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, Pleasant. Good morning to you, boss and master of music.
Morning.
Pleasant, good morning to you, my breath of fresh air, Sharon. You know,
morning, darling.
In brackets it have 25. How much times I call? My fingers get tired. I sweat out here. Hey, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I get through. A good thing all you only have 12 callers. Anyway, I was talking to my nephew, who is a staunch, or I wouldn't say what party. He like Kingsley. All right. And my nephew say, this budget is a work in progress for the people of this country. Right? That's what my nephew say. And he is straighter than mine. All right. Now, the thing about it is that my perspective on this budget is that I could see my way. And I wish they would increase the pension for we people who not getting NIS. And only getting 3,500 when the month done. I wish they would increase our pension so that we could get a bigger money to work with during the month. Alright? But the whole thing about it, you know what I love about this budget? Is when they say the CPO will be taken on from the 1st of January, she will be taking on negotiations. I wish that the CPO will tell all of them, take 5% of one inside. Right? So when they do that, the CPO should do that to all of them. Let me hear what they will say. you very much. Everybody have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have Miss Crosby holding on, but, but before I go to Miss Crosby, just now hold on, Miss Crosby. Before I go to Miss Crosby, I'm seeing Massachusetts. I want to let Titans know that the COVID, the tablet, is now available. About 2 weeks ago, I did inform Titans it was coming. It's being gobbled up faster internationally than it can be produced. Should take about 30 seconds. Yeah, oh God, but that 30 seconds, oh God. Call me back now, darling. I read out the whole thing. I didn't realize all of that. But there's another tablet only. Call Miss Crosby, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead, Miss Crosby.
Right. I want to make a recommend with Mr. Kingsley. Mr. Kingsley, you have your clock set at 25 past 8 every morning, because at that time, all what you can see is around that time he gets in. But Mr. Kingsley, I'll ask you a next thing. I figure you have about 6 steps to come down from your house when you're coming out. And you're in an association that you want to come out from. You're on the 4th step coming down Kingsley. Every time you come down, you turn back and I run back in. Come down tomorrow morning. By the next 2 months, you will be given a form with a Balizé picture on it and just sign it. Okay? By that time, you'll come out from hell and come into heaven. Okay? You will be given a form.
Oh God. Oh God, somebody said my text. They said Natalie put naked, David naked out the studio this morning. He started to behave like Bruce Gate now. Great, let me see that.
I was looking for it. I'm Baratari on the line.
Hello.
Morning.
Brother, for my budget, I now passed by the lady. After having a budget of 65 billion and a live sport for 400 million, and I ain't seen nothing. You know what I now see by Neil and Marcy? A swimming pool with a budget that is far less than the previous administration. That is what I get in with management of my economy. Right, people? For 400 million, we ain't get nothing on the East-West corridor. I get a swimming pool and I ain't seen nobody there yet with the 400 million. And my budget is far less than what it was then. Mother, enjoy your day.
Bataria, let me tell you, and I want to remind people that they took money from, it was NGC Boy or one of them places. They take money to do basketball courts all over the place. Lavantil, Port of Spain. Up to now, we didn't see what they do, what they fix on the basketball court, wherever. But when we hear the readout, you're only hearing thousands and millions of dollars spent here, there, and everywhere. Just like this sausage they spend money on. And is the ketchup and sausage? Heard that?
Yeah.
You remember that? And the happiness program. I didn't get none in that. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning. No, I was after the budget. I was listening to CZ6, and the opposition leader came out and said two things that get me real annoyed, And the first thing I want to say is that she's talking about since 2016 is actually like the spending capacity in the grocery truck. This actually shows what she was actually seeing, right? 2016. But 2016 we went into a recession, right? And where the government did a good thing and told people that here you need to start cooking home food and ease up with this shopping these foreign things and all these things. So people start to get healthier. So people start to finding ways and means to cook the whole thing. All right. Let's turn around to say 7,000 back from items from 7,000 items in the supermarket. Well, look back, 7,000. So what you're trying to say that you remove back from everything in grocery because this oil will mostly will see. These people they really are that good. Oh God.
Thank you very much. Well, Trinidad and Tobago, the countdown is on. In a short while, we have to close our curtains and make way for Google.
Yep.
Today is Wednesday. But I really want to thank all of you all who would have called in and make your contributions. I want to thank all of you. And say to you, continue doing so. And don't get vexed with me. I beg you, don't get vexed with me. I'm working with Kingsley. I decide I want to change the way I do things. So I don't want to hold nobody in mind and get vexed with nobody for no politics. Because at the end of the day, after politics, we all live in Trinidad and Tobago. And as I told the young man, there are ways to do things. You can call the program. I have no problem with anybody calling the program. But you must be respectful and be mindful that you're speaking to Trinidad and Tobago. And once you are in the loop with that, I have no problem. You could call and bash me and all. But you could do it in a way that we do not have to fall out on air. We could agree to disagree. I have no problem with that. But just know your discipline and your respect. Know it. Know your place. Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:42 a.m. Remember, today is the 6th of October, 2021. Let me take the time out to say to persons celebrating their birthdays today and the balance of the week. I say happy birthday to all of you. And all the persons celebrating their anniversaries today, I say happy anniversary to you. I know you might have been celebrating, or you are celebrating a number of years. Some zeros well. So I say happy anniversary and happy birthday to all of you for today. Remember, guys, the pension, the checks, the social welfare checks are now having a different look. Bruce, put it up before we go again.
Looking for it now.
So that people can see the change in the look of the checks. So I don't want you to see if it come in the middle. What is that? Who could you make a mistake? So the top check is which one is it? I can't see.
This is the
right. This one is the public assistance.
Yeah.
The top one is the public assistance. I hope you're all seeing it. The second one is the
disability
and the disability grant. And the other one
is the senior citizen pension.
Senior citizens pension. So the senior citizen pension is green. The what's the other one in this one?
Disability.
The disability is blue. And go down, sorry.
Yeah.
The first one
here,
which is a kind of goldish looking color, is public assistance. All right, so I hope you're all seeing that. And you get it here. You know, it's only on 91.9, you just get to see and hear, you know. You don't get that on another station, you know. Mount St. George.
Yes, Miss Sharon, me again. You listen to Kingsley. I like to hear him too. It's only that we had to train him to talk a little better. Kingsley, don't get offended. But I like to hear him. Yes, and don't worry him. You see him, he's on our side, but he don't want the people and them to know that. So they play the double role. We like that. Yeah. I heard the opposition leader talking about the property tax. Opposition leader, what happened? You don't want to pay for your heliport? We want your money. We want your money. That is what will help the poor people and them you all always talking about in Trinidad. Because the government will be able to use that money to put certain things in place for the poor people. You all come on, the property tax, that's all you all say because you all don't want to pay for all your $1 million thing. Even in Tobago here, it is alleged that a relative or somebody, a relative to your husband, where all of you all collude have massive buildings here in Tobago.
You know, some of them are rented to government for government purposes. Come on, pay up the taxes. We need the money to help the poor people you're talking about. Yes. Later, Miss Sharon, you all, we have a blessed day, and we'll talk again. Today's what we have? Wednesday, Friday, God's willing.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, my darling. Thank you so kindly.
So Sharon,
so guys, yeah.
I just have to do this again.
Yes.
Win big on a budget. The Lotto Plus jackpot is now an estimated $3.5 million. With $3.5 million, you'll have funds to finance your dreams, build mom $1 million home, break the bank on your dream car, or even finance your future and start an investment portfolio. The Lotto Plus jackpot is now an estimated $3.5 million. Plus, match 5 numbers and you can win $50,000. It's time to budget for big winnings. Get your tickets now for today, Wednesday's $3.5 million Lotto Plus jackpot draw. And remember, winners always play Lotto Plus.
Lotto Plus. I'm reading all the comments here, you know. I see somebody, Leon Devines, is asking me about 518 million in grants. Who get? Well, all you have to do, Leon, is go and ask them freedom of information and ask for the list of names, and you will see all who got. Because this morning I came here and I said, there's a list of names on the where did I see it? Is the Express or the Garden? There's a list of names on the papers of checks that are not collected. And it starts from C to Z. Go on by your papers and look all the names of the persons who didn't collect their checks. It's all there. So maybe you can find out if you look at that. Don't ask me. And somebody is saying, yes, and also to purchase Carnival. Where did it go on? Hey, Carnival and all-inclusive tickets. The person tell me, yes, Sharon is NGC. Remember I was telling you that? Remember that, eh? Well, do you all remember? So, all you leave him now. Gosh, all you leave him. Leave him now, man. So, let me say to all of you who called in and all of you chatting on the Facebook and the YouTube, I want to thank all of you. I also want to thank our chatters. First, following our little instructions, as I tell you all, do not allow the trolls to come on and lure you into bacchanal and confusion on the live stream. Keep focus. The discussions are really healthy. So persons who are viewing or online can say, you know, I could come here and read up some good comments. And maybe I will learn something, you know, because it's a lot of commenting is going on. And a lot of information is passing. So I want to congratulate you guys on a job well done. Your execution is excellent. Keep focused. Thank you very much, Massachusetts, for, you know, he's always there giving us information, even sending me text with all the information, keeping me in the know and the loop. Thank you so much to everybody, Mr. Chance and all of you. And this is on the Facebook. So on the YouTube also, I'm very happy to see 400 plus persons on the YouTube this morning, as always, and continue to listen to our program. Yes, and somebody reminded me, yes, Miss Ross, and the Color Me Orange program. Yeah, remember they had them put hands up, hands down, and put your lip hand on your lip. You have to stay quiet. For how much? $69. Say what? Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:50 a.m. So call me up quickly. We're getting ready to leave in a short while. Call me up. Oh gosh, Miss Crosby, you come off. Right. Good. So somebody called me the other day and asked me how they need Tabakito on the radio. I don't know. Tabakito live in my house, so I can't tell you why you're not hearing him. Maybe he throat greased properly, so he ain't talking, you know. Probably swallow something and he can't, when he open his mouth, nothing don't come out. Why I go tell Oli? I don't know, I cannot say. So Trinidad and Tobago, call me up quickly. I just have about 2 more minutes.
About
2 or 3 more minutes.
About that,
yeah.
I'm going to deal with a guy here.
So call me up. I like, you know what I like this morning that I read? The easy way the bank is going to, the small businesses to access the loans in the bank. That was the best thing for me. So you can get your little loan and do your little thing and strengthen your business and do what you have to do. Call us up, guys, 3070930 4757426. I thought I take off the volume on my phone. Go ahead, Bruce. Mauricia, call me on the 3070930 or 4757426. And people, just remember to, while we're doing all of this, remember to get your soaps. Christmas coming. I know Mauricia and them just do the nice little package. Christmas coming. And if I tell all you how the soap nice, you see how my skin clean, I tell all of that already. I use the turmeric, I use in the coffee, the charcoal. There's another one, the oh gosh, what you call it?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Oh gosh, the potato and rice. It's plenty. Mr. Chance?
You have 2 minutes, sir, Cheryl.
Daria, use the word swimming pool. Well, I want to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago, sometime this year, very early, the Member of Parliament for Aruka Maloney will deliver a swimming pool to her constituents. It is far advanced, very far advanced. So swimming pool for the people of Aruka Maloney and environs. Thank you, Minister of Planning and Development and Member of Parliament for Aruka Maloney. Thank you. Swimming pool for the people of the community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold on, Mrs. Rowley. Hold on. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sharon.
Good morning, Carol.
Good morning to Bruce. Sharon, girl, thanks for all the info. And I want to give this government the thumbs up for a caring budget, showing that you love the people of PNP. Sharon, I am a person who love to eat my vegetarian cheese, cheddar cheese. And that used to be going through the roof. You understand? And I am so happy that they have brought it down so that I could enjoy. You know there's a time that certain organizations have wine and cheese. So I like my cheddar cheese and my bad biscuits and so on. So I said, nice. They bring some for me. I use a lot of ketchup. I use a lot of, I put pickles and in my cheese and so on. So it's a budget for everybody, for the small, budget for the small.
Carol, you have to leave it there. The time is out. Time is out. I just want to
talk to you on Friday.
Yes, darling. Mrs. Rowley, I can't take no more calls, girl. I try to get you here, but you run away from me. And the word for today is blessed. That's all I could tell you all. Blessed is the word, and I am blessed with free will to choose how I respond to events, and I wish to learn how to choose to serve and what to choose to give. My opportunities are plentiful, and I make the most of them by living robustly. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I leave it for today. It is the time for us to leave. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning. We're gone. Talk to you on Friday morning. Tomorrow is Dominic Turn. Be blessed. Be safe. Follow the protocols. Wash your hand. Wear your mask. Watch your distance. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
That's what I want. Yeah. I want to tell you my business, you know. Yeah. This is how it went down. Listen.
Gave her back the keys to her front door because it seemed she didn't care about me anymore. Gave her all the love I had and she spilled it, boy. So I packed my things into a shopping bag and decided to split. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I mean it, yes I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. All of the things that we've been through, girl, she used to make me happy, you now make me blue. And I didn't believe the things that I heard, no, but now I've seen it with my own eyes. Action speaks louder than words. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. My body know that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, 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 I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. All of the things that we've been through, girl, that used to make me happy, they now make me blue. And I didn't believe the things that I heard, no, but now I've seen it with my own eyes. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah, I don't wanna be lonely tonight. My brother know that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, 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 I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. Give me something, everybody. Hey.
Life takes us along so many roads. Some are planned, others can take